how did you get your avatar in there?
I jumped into it. Anyways, hello guys, welcome to the Speed Race tournament. Today it is Vegeta versus Potato. Both of these racers are in the Masters bracket. Both of them are some of the highest regarded players ever in Speed Race. Both of them are considered to be in the top 10 best. Vegeta currently has about, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but 12 to 13 skip world records around that. And he has either 9 or 10 skipless world records, so he is very stacked up in the world record categories. And Potato is also a really iconic player for Speed Race. And Potato has been playing since 2018, I believe. So he is a really big OG to this game, and he also has a large amount of world records himself. Some would even consider Potato to be in the top 5 best of all time, which is really surprising. So, once again, I am joined by fellow commentator and speed racer Noah.
Yo.
And today we have a special guest who's also a great speed racer in his own right, Lunar.
Yo,
Alright, so we're just giving them like one or two more practice rounds and then we'll start it. Keep in mind there is a bit of a, well, when I say a bit, I mean a good amount of ping problems in this. We tried to optimize their ping the best we can, but it is what it is. Vegeta is currently 50 or 60 MS ahead of Potato, and when we spectate them, we do see a bit of start lag from Potato. Oh, actually, it's not that bad this race. Okay.
I actually have no GUI. I can't click spectate, so
Well, leave and rejoin. That always fixes it. And to avoid that, just try not to type in chat much, if at all.
type in chat at all.
Oh, really? Well, damn, that sucks. I'll say one more practice round, and then we will start the race between both of these.
I still have no GUI. I can't click anything.
there's still a minor amount of star lag.
That is really strange. You should be getting GUI.
Okay, there we go. I got it. Just needed to rejoin a couple times. Should be good.
Right.
Should be good to start now.
Right, here we go with the first run of Potato versus Vegeta. I know both of them have practiced for the maps extensively, and I am really interested to see who wins. Before we start, would you guys like to make your quick predictions?
I have no GUI again. Okay.
I think it's going to be a very close match, but I think Potato's going to come out with the win.
I predicted that initially, but Vegeta has gotten some really good chemistry on these maps. He's really good at steam jumping. And yeah, so far Vegeta is in the lead. Yeah, and Vegeta just takes a big lead with the steam jumps. It looks like the Potato gets the slope sync. Ugh.
Not a good start.
I insisted that they both play Dunes, but Potato was fine.
Vegeta 0.7s.
Playing Reflection, Vegeta gets a really good points scored there. 0.7 is really impressive. That is 0.1 off the world record.
Dude, I don't know, like, why. Okay, I have no GUI again.
Neck on neck here.
And, Noah is experiencing terrible GUI problems. That is strictly out of our control. Maybe someone else could record this so that we could.
Potato's still not going for any steam jumps.
Yeah, Potato seems like he hasn't gotten down the steam jumps on this round. He will likely have to give it a.
Still gets a point 8 though, not a bad time.
Alright, sorry I had to go there. My grandma just came in to ask me what she wanted to get me for Burger King. Usually don't eat
That's
Burger King,
crazy.
but I rarely eat fast food, but it is what it is. You know, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's fine.
Alright, this is the third round. I can't tell I got distracted, right?
Yes, this is the third round.
I also haven't been keeping track of what they've been getting, so does anyone have that situated?
Yeah, I'm keeping track of it.
Thanks, much appreciated. But so far, Potato has closed in the
Mm.
gap. Vegeta has a big
Not for
advantage
long
on
though.
this map, just
Oh
because of
yeah.
the steam jumps. It is unfortunate, but I made sure if both of them were
Oh,
alright with playing Reflection, and they were. So this is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But so far, impressive runs from Vegeta. Point 0.7 was good regardless of, that's the third round, right?
third. Yep.
Yeah, if I was Potato, I would just take it safe and try to get, point 0.9 to close the gap on the score, but I will admit that that point 0.7 from Vegeta gives them a pretty big lead advantage. And with total score, when it comes to Masters, point 0.7 can do wonders. You could win on total score just by getting one by point 0.1. Also meant to say point 0.1, point 0.7. So far, good lines from Potato, but
Oh,
again, the steam jumps from Vegeta are just
he's so consistent at them.
so overpowered. Yeah, Vegeta is he's honestly a master at steam jumps. And he gets another point 0.7.
Another
This is
0.7.
absolutely terrible. I did not intend for this to happen. I don't even think that Potato practiced for reflection that much. But again, I'll say it for the last
That
time.
was the last round.
Both of them were fine with playing reflection. That was the last round.
Yeah.
That was the fourth.
That was the fourth. I'm pretty sure that was the fourth.
Oh
Yeah.
wait.
I'm pretty sure.
Did I catch any of them? Okay, well, none of them seem to be caught off guard by that, so we will count this. And so far, this is not going well for Potato. He just does not have the steam jumps down. And I will say that
Yeah, he doesn't have it in his bag.
although that Potato's avatar can indeed steam. Oh, and Vegeta
Vegeta's
falls,
Oh,
but
and
made a
Vegeta.
mistake there.
likely won't matter unless if Potato manages to pull out a really good time. But his high ping and no steam jumps makes it really hard, and he gets a 32 flat.
Yeah, not even.
Yeah, this is not good. All right, so Tropical Island is next.
That's very unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, and I will say that although Potato's avatar can steam jump just as well as Vegeta does, I will say that Vegeta's avatar is a lot more modern and is more optimal for steam jumping overall. I can say that confidently because I've tried out both of their avatars. One practice round. Vegeta's claiming that he had nerves, but regardless of the advantage that he had over Potato over there, those point sevens, those 2.7s from the Vegeta were really impressive. Keep in mind that point 0.7 is 0.1 away from world record.
Yeah, he didn't mess up a single steam jump.
Yeah, like his movement was good too. So it was really unfortunate, and Vegeta definitely did gain a noticeable amount of score, especially for Masters, just because of that. And it is what it is. You know, Potato was completely fine with playing Reflection. I wish we would have done
Why is
Dunes,
it
but
still reflection? I literally picked
you
tropical.
you have to make sure that Repute selection is off.
I did. Just happens sometimes, bro.
Yeah. And again, I think for this one, we will have to keep a steady eye on Potato's touches once it's over. Alright, Tropical should be coming on now. Okay. So, once again, Tropical Island's very crucial map for the tournament. Both of the racers have to have a really tight spiral, and I'm very confident that both of them will perform something called the steam jump up the spiral. And from my experience, it is really, really hard to steam jump consistently up that spiral without failing or making a mistake.
Let's wait and see.
It's also important to note that Vegeta did tie the former world record on this, which was a 46.6 until Daisy got a .5 on Tropical Islands very recently. And so far,
Oh, and Vegeta just keeps getting the freaking lead.
Vegeta's steam jumps are just really overpowered. Potato did have a really good spiral there with a few steam jumps, but so far it looks like Vegeta is really taking this. Keep in mind, this is the practice round, so Potato might be able to an adjustment. And oh, and Vegeta, he fails 0.7. Whew. I will say, because earlier I had my match with Rube today, and to do the to do the spiral in a tournament setting is really, really nerve-wracking. My movement was super shaky while attempting so. So I can understand the pressure that both of these racers are feeling. Alright, here we go. First race on Tropical Islands. That is some noticeable start lag. This was the best we could do. We will have to keep a steady eye on Potato's touches. Although the Potato has gained some time on Vegeta. Well, at least he did for a split second. Vegeta, very decent movement.
Yeah, he gains on that turn.
Oh, okay, and here comes the spiral. Will both of them do the steam jumps? And yes, Vegeta is doing the steam jumps. Very high risk, but also very high reward. Potato seems to be taking it safe. Lines from both of them, but Vegeta just gains an enormous amount of time just from the steam jumps alone. It looks like he's gained a 0.2 advantage over Potato right now. This is not. Oh, and Potato bumps. He jumps a bit too early on that, and Vegeta with the point.
And he takes it safe and still gets a 0.8.
Ah, this is not looking good for Potato so far. Potato AFKs wants to show us what we are seeing. Perhaps he is encountering some problems that are out of his control. This is really interesting. It is important to note that I believe that Potato is around 110 ping, while Vegeta is on 50 ping, and I will admit that is definitely a big ping difference. However, it was the closest that we can get, because both of them are completely on other sides of the world. But so far it was an impressive race, but Vegeta's steam jumps are just really making a statement here. Potato is getting the steam jumps down well too, but
Potato put what he sees in the speed race tournament.
Should we take a look at it, Noah?
I don't know like what. So Vegeta's like right behind his character, so he can't see his own character. You understand?
I see. I mean, yeah, but
I'm not sure there's anything we can really do about that, but it looks like
I don't
start round one here.
I'm being honest, I don't understand what Potato's really complaining about. I mean, he could try to play in first person, but so far Vegeta has gained. Has been getting a lot of time just because of the rounds. This is round one. I don't know why we can't count the first round, but it is what it is.
That other round wasn't round one. That was just another practice.
So we're doing 2 practice rounds. I see. Yeah. So far, Vegeta with the decent steam jumps, but Potato has caught up to Vegeta a little bit, and they are almost neck on neck. Vegeta is still in the lead. Potato
this might be a tie here.
I think that Vegeta might have took it safe. The spiral.
0.8.
Oh, 0.8. Okay, decent times from both of them. I'm impressed.
Okay, round 2 here.
It's round 2 coming up right now. Okay, I just started spectating. It looks like Vegeta is already at point 1 in the lead, likely because of
Oh yeah,
ping.
he definitely had star lag.
Yeah, the start lag is really, really unfortunate. Yeah, the start lag is noticeable.
And Vegeta with the decent
Oh, and
steam jump
Vegeta
again.
Yeah.
Oh, and Vegeta
Oh, they both
fails.
failed the spiral, and they both AFK. I
I
guess we'll count that as.
honestly, I do, I'm starting to respect the DNFs now because if you get 3 DNFs, you do get a redo run. I wouldn't want to finish just a bad run, and then you get 2 DNFs, and then that bad run counts to your total time, and you really don't want that to happen. So I do respect the 2 AFKs there.
True. And okay, both of them start. Again, there is a bit of start lag, but it is out of our control. We try to make it as close as it can be. But so far, impressive runs from both of them. Vegeta has shown really nice consistency on the steam jumps for the spiral. And once again, Potato is also steam jumping, but nowhere near as much as Vegeta is, as you can tell. Like, Vegeta has the steam jumps down perfectly. We'll say that Potato does have a .7 PB on this map, so he is very, very capable of getting something impressive here. So far, it looks like it's just going to be Vegeta here. Yeah, Vegeta with a steady lead over Potato.
Looks like another point in, point 9 here.
Oh, and
Oh.
Vegeta fails the ending again!
Wow, not
Oh my, he had to end the bag and he failed the ending! This is already 2 DNS for Vegeta. Remember, if one person gets 3 DNFs on
they
one
can't
round,
choose to take that
then
redo.
they will get one
I
extra
feel like,
round. But
honestly, I feel like the players should have the choice if they want to take the redo or not, or if they want to save that for later, more difficult map, like say Dragon's Lair, where, if you're in Futures bracket, Challengers bracket, your chances of getting 3 DNFs are kind of high, as we've seen in the past from Jamaica. So
Mhm.
I feel like they should be given the chance to choose whether they want it or not.
Like, you mean if they want to continue after the DNF?
If they want the redo run.
I see, but I mean, if they DNF 3 times, then I will give them extra round.
Only if they want it though. Like if they didn't want
Only
it and
get
they
that
wanted to
extra
save it.
Big ending.
So far, good, very good
Oh.
run from Vegeta. Not too bad.
Potato with a 47 there.
He seems to be taking the steam jumps a lot safer, which I honestly have no problem with that. I would be doing the same if I was Vegeta too, because Vegeta has mentioned that he is very nervous, and he already DNF'd 2 times on this map. So
Honestly,
seems like
I
he
would like to see some risk taken on this one from Vegeta just because if he fails it, he gets a redo and then he can save it, Take your risks now while you still have the chance.
good turns from both of them.
Mhm.
I will admit that both of them have better lines than I did for the start of the map, because I wasn't taking it too extreme against Rube on this map. Oh yeah,
Oh,
very
Vegeta
nice.
with some very good steam
Vegeta is
there.
definitely taking it safe. He is taking his lines pretty wide for the steam jumps, but so far it's proven to be effective. Will Vegeta fumble the ending? Because if he does, then that will be 3 deaths for him. Okay, okay, decent. Decent. Point 8 and point 9 from Potato, and that concludes that show AFK.
So far it's just been Vegeta winning, but is that due to ping,
Mhm.
Could be.
I mean, Vegeta won
Definitely fifth place.
decisively on reflection, because his steam jumps there were very, very nice.
Yeah, I think we can safely say that Vegeta won that one.
Is it Frozen now or Dragon Slayer?
It's Frozen.
Frozen.
So first practice round here on Frozen.
So far, good lines from both of them. I mean, what could you expect from two masters? Okay, both of them get the
Fails that jump there though.
no, and Vegeta fails that. I think he tried to take it too tight there and just kind of messed around. Kind of messed up. And let's see how Potato does the ending here. Very nice. I would like to say that both of them, yeah, very impressive point two from Potato, especially with the 110 ping or whatever he's dealing with. And I will say that both of these racers do have a .1 PB, a 25-1, and they both have been able to match it consistently their practice. So will they be able to get a .1 in this tournament? I do doubt it. However, whoever gets
There's a possibility.
whoever does get a .1 will have a massive advantage.
This one's a practice, right?
Second practice, yeah. What I did in my practice rounds, I just practiced this one slope jump right here. Just try to get the timing down, and that did help me a lot against my tournament race. And so far, Potato, he did that.
He did that very well.
Yeah, it seems like both of them have the angles down. And Potato with another .2. It is unfortunate that he's getting the .2s in the practice rounds. But hey, if he's getting .2s in practice rounds, then surely he should be able to get a few more .2s for the real rounds.
Yeah, and a .2, you know, with 110 ping, that's got to be at least some .1 touches there.
So far, Vegeta in the lead. Both of them take a different route. Okay, they both get the steam jump down, but Vegeta seems to be approaching the steam jump from like a more right angle, and that seems to be beneficial. It looks like Vegeta still has a .1 lead over Potato, which is really impressive. Yeah. Potato also had a good run. Vegeta might be on .1 pace. Ooh, I see.
.3.
Lunar, what are your thoughts on this race so far?
My thoughts. If Potato had like 60 ping, I think it would be a lot closer match than it is right now.
True.
See, yeah, I won't disagree. So far, Veg has been showing really nice consistency. Oh, he messes up! He had the lead and he freaking messes up!
He fumbles.
He tried to take that jump too tight there and he just bonked up. I don't even know how that happens, if I'm being honest. Oh, and Vegeta
Potato was 0.5 there.
Honestly,
Potato wins with the 25.
You know, I think if I'm Potato there, I'm not even finishing that run. I'm taking the DNF, and if I get 3 DNFs, I'm redoing that run because I know I can do better than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
I wouldn't want that to apply to my 3 averages.
You know, to be fair, if you die on purpose, we could obviously tell.
Yeah, but that's the rule. You could die on purpose and still have the 3 averages. It wouldn't matter.
So far, good runs from both of them. Vegeta with the slightly optimal lines here. Again, as I said before, angle he does the steam jump at is a lot. It's not as safe, but it's a lot faster than what Potato's doing. Okay, they both type. It does look like Vegeta definitely did touch that first, but looks like Potato's ping might not be affecting his touches as much as we think. This is the third or fourth round on Frozen. I am kind of lost here.
This is the 4th round here.
Round, alright. So far, you know, solid lines from both of them. Oh, and again they.
Oh, Vegeta fumbles.
Oh, Vegeta fumbles again.
Potato
Oh,
needs
this
a
is
good
not
time
looking
here.
good for Vegeta at all. Potato might be able to come back from this.
Oh,
Oh, he
I
takes it!
would take the DNF here if I'm Potato. Yeah.
Oh, they both take the DNF. Oh my goodness. If Potato was, because honestly, I think that Potato was on .2 pace there, and if he was to get another .2 right then and there, that could have been disastrous for Vegeta. Here goes with the last round on Frozen. Vegeta goes for a safer approach, and both of them, you have to give both of them credit because that slope jump right there is really hard to be consistent at, and both of them have shown really good consistency. But Vegeta with a really big lead over Potato, he might get a .1. Oh, .2 and .3.
So not the best averages from Potato here. Definitely gonna take a loss.
Yeah, Potato definitely did have a safer approach for that steam jump, and it seems like it costed him the way that Vegeta did the steam jump was pretty much the fastest way, and he was surprisingly consistent at it.
Yeah.
Well, if I am being honest, I do think that me and Rube got more .2s in our match than they have theirs. That's interesting. So Dragon Slayer up next, and if I'm mistaken, they are getting 2 more practice rounds.
Yeah, this is the first practice round out of 2.
Right. I would say that it is fair to give them 2 practice rounds because it is the least we can do because both of them are playing with an optimal ping. But so far, you know, both of these players are very, very well experienced players, and they have really good chemistry on all the maps in the tournament. So far, really good run from Vegeta though. If he's able to replicate 0.5,
5 there.
Wow.
jeez. If he's able to replicate that run in the real races, then this could be the end of Potato. I mean, so far Potato has had a decent performance, but Vegeta's, you know, his steam jump mastery has prevailed, and we are playing Mystic Alps right now. It looks like Aches made a mistake. I did want to see them play Mystic Alps there just for fun, but you know we have to get on with the tournament.
It should be chosen. As soon as it chooses, I'll click repeat selection.
I also will add that Potato has a .6 PB on this map, which is not ideal for a master, and Vegeta has a .4 PB. It seems like Vegeta will have the advantage on this map once again, which could be the end of Potato. Again, just a reminder, this is the second practice round. Okay, ooh.
Oh, and Potato.
And Vegeta, with his really nice movement here, might be on another .5 pace. 0.6 from Vegeta, still solid, still pretty solid. Potato's getting his last few moments in the practice round. Okay, Potato has a really nice steam jump there and good lines so far. Again, we will be looking at the touches that Potato gets. However, for now, we have to go with what we see. But the winner for this race will not be determined until we look at the touches from Potato. Unless a Veg absolutely annihilates them to the point where we don't even have to. Alright, first race on Dragon's Lair. Oh wait, should have them reset because resetting is important. They reset? I couldn't tell. Looks like they did. Aches or Looter, could you inform me, did they reset? Because the right spawn on this map is...
I think they did reset.
Ask them if they reset, but I'll wait till they're done finishing their run, just to make sure.
Vegeta with slightly better lines here.
Oh yeah, Vegeta, he looks like he's on 0.5 pace again. He is really solid on this map. Wow. Oof. Another 0.5 from Vegeta. That is really impressive.
Vegeta very consistent on this map so far.
With his 0.4 PP, you know, you can't expect at least any less from Vegeta. He seems to have much better chemistry on this map than Potato. Potato, you know, he isn't doing bad. He still is getting 0.6s and pretty decent runs too. Oh, and Potato jumps a bit too early there and gets stuck on the slope. He sort of clips the first edge of the slope.
Oh, and Vegeta messed up too.
If I'm one of these two players here, I'm taking a DNF. You know, I wouldn't want that to apply to my score.
Okay, decent run for Potato.
Point 8.
I honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't know how the hell that was a 0.8. That looked like a much bit smoother run. He might have messed up.
Yeah,
where
he messed
Yeah,
up
he
and
messed
then Vegeta messed up.
Oh yeah, excuse, yeah, he did clip the slope. Gosh, this is absolutely insane. I mean, so far Vegeta is proving to be a really strong opponent in the Masters bracket. Daisy better watch out. And I will say that Potato does have a chance of victory here, albeit slim, but who knows?
Very, very small chance of victory.
Okay, oh, and Vegeta takes it too wide, but I know, actually, never mind. That was really good. I was watching from Potato, so it looked like Vegeta almost fell off, but no, it didn't. Excuse me, that was just watching at a bad angle. But yeah, very good run from Vegeta.
A
0.6 and a 0.7 from
0.7.
Potato. That could be ping, you know, I will throw that out there, but yeah, a 0.7 is not a good time to get for a Master on Dragon's Lair. I believe this is the 4th round, right?
This is round 4, yeah. I would like you to inform them that, if you could, because I have to like change score and also keep track of
True.
score, and I have to.
Well, I'll definitely start keeping a steady round. I mean, a steady look on the rounds for the remainder of the tournament matches. Yeah, but so far, Vegeta with the optimal lines there. Very impressive and good steam jump from
Yeah,
both of them. But it looks like Vegeta will be taking this with the slightly better lines here. Yeah, and a 0.5 to 0.6. This is not looking good for Potato. I do wish that.
0.4 here to equalize.
Yeah, and Potato has never gotten a 0.4. I think that Potato's PB is still a 0.6, which is not what you want. The Masters bracket.
Yeah, but I think with a little bit of grinding, I mean, he could get it in like probably 10 attempts. He looks like he's capable.
I mean, both of these racers are very, very capable. I think this just comes down to practice and steam jump mastery, which so far Vegeta has been displaying here. Okay, Vegeta seems to slightly make a minor mistake, and Potato does gain some time on Vegeta. Yeah, so far, it does look like that Vegeta has slightly better lines on that one part, which is really crucial to the map. And it looks like Vegeta will be getting another 0.5. Yeah, very impressive. Holy crap. I need to have Vegeta teach me this map, not gonna lie. Because although I can 0.5 every now and then, I cannot do it as consistently as Vegeta is.
Was it last round? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that was last round.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes, because they both have that DNF. Yeah, I'm very confident that.
Okay, I didn't count the DNF.
So that was the last round.
Yeah.
I mean, so far it has been a full sweep on Vegeta. I mean, by Vegeta in this tournament. But Potato will have to pull out like a miracle on Heist to get the victory, because Vegeta has a steady lead on total score here. It does not take a genius to realize that. We are giving time for Potato to switch into R6. And keep in mind that thanks to Arn, a new strat on Heist was found, and it has proven to be faster. And I do know that Vegito has been able to get a 26.9 on Heist with it. And, well, I don't know what Potato's PB was. I do know that Potato was practicing this new high strat right before the tournament started, and he was practicing for a bit amount of time. If I am being honest, this Vegeta is set to win this map again. But Potato, he doesn't have anything to be ashamed of. He has he has shown really good consistency and movement on the map so far. But yeah, so far it has just been all Veg.
Could he 5-0 Potato here?
Maybe, but what if Potato's able? But so far, Oh, I was gonna say that Potato was displaying really good lines there.
How did Potato lose time in the tunnel there? What did he do?
Had a pretty bad line. He turned too late.
Oof.
Oh yeah,
Owen,
Potato
yeah.
fails the ending, and I will say that the ending is really crucial for the outcome of the match. And yeah, we will give Potato extra time to practice that ending there.
Yeah.
It's a good turn at the end there, but yeah, this is not looking like it's gonna be Potato's night here.
I don't like Vegeta jumping too early there when he jumps into the building, kind of clips that glass there. Loses a little bit of time. But the rest of his lines are just amazing. And Vegeta is jumping there.
29 there.
I saw that in general chat, people were saying that jumping over the box was actually faster than running around it. We'll have to see how that plays out because Potato is running around it every time.
Definitely more risky, but
Ooh, and like I said,
Owen Vegeta messes up
Vegeta
the.
jumping early there. I said that on last round where I don't want him
You did, yeah.
to keep jumping early like that. And he is going to get a bad time here if he finishes this run. If I was him, I would just take the DNF. I mean, this is going to be such a bad time. If this ends up counting towards his total time, you know, not going to be good. The reason why, I don't like people finishing runs like this is because, you get, okay, good thing he died there, but, ooh, what was Potato's time? Sorry.
Point two.
27-2.
Yep.
But, the reason why I don't like people finishing those runs is because, it kind of forces you to have to get 3 more good runs in your next 4. I mean, you can't depend on that extra round anymore. If you get the extra round, then it won't matter. That run that you finish will still count towards your total. So Vegeta needs to be very consistent on these next rounds. And I'm not sure what happened to Potato there. Potato always falling behind right before that tunnel. And Vegeta
Pretty
just,
good run for Vegeta, yeah.
yeah, Vegeta with,
Oh, and he
oh,
messes
and
up.
with the death again. Another DNF from Vegeta. But Potato, just these times are just not up to par with what I would
Yeah,
expect from a
and not
master.
the.
I would expect more from him, but I guess maybe he just hasn't put in the practice. I mean, this is a very new strategy, and Potato's a very old player. Maybe an old dog can't learn new tricks, but we'll see what happens on this next round. And honestly, I think Vegeta, I mean, taking those 2 DNFs to start off, obviously not ideal, but I think overall his runs have been cleaner. His turns have been sharper. Except on this run, I mean, Potato taking the lead here, but oh, and Potato getting stuck
Oh,
on the
and
box,
he
maybe trying to take
falls
that one a
back
little bit too
again.
tight.
He falls back there every time.
Oh, and another death
And
from
Vegeta feels
Vegeta,
there again.
and 2 DNFs. Vegeta is gonna get an extra round after all these rounds are done.
He's gonna have to get 0.9 point
Yeah,
there.
I mean, honestly, I don't think that Vegeta will struggle as long as he just finishes. He keeps trying to take it very, very tight, but I mean, Potato's times aren't very hard to beat. Vegeta should be able to just get a couple point .0s or point .9s and be able to beat him, but he's just not. Maybe he's taking it too sharp. Maybe the nerves are getting to him, but he has to at least finish some decent runs here. I mean, getting a 2 minute and your average time will pretty much just destroy
20 point zeros.
the rest of your total time. But a point .0 there will really help him out. I mean, he's got to perform there in the next two.
Yeah, that's huge.
Last round for Potato.
Potato needs a solid time here.
Yeah, I want to see at least a point .1 from him here. I mean, I know he's capable of it, but will the ping let him? Vegeta just with the better lines here. I mean, you can't even blame that on start lag. Just look how sharp Vegeta's lines here.
Mm-hmm.
Just impeccable. But he needs to finish here. Not finishing would be devastating. And Vegeta, no, he can't take a DNF there. The DNF was not the play. Wow. Vegeta did not realize that.
This might end up being a Rube versus Mouse situation.
What was Potato's time?
0.2 again, I think.
Okay. And last round here for Vegeta. And he needs to just. I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point what time he gets. He just needs to finish a run, and he's not gonna finish like that. And he needs to finish right now. I mean, he needs to just finish this run with 2 minutes. 2 2 minute times. That's gonna kill it. I mean, that's gonna bring down his total average to so high. He has 2 2-minute times. I mean, he just lost off that. Vegeta really just lost the whole. I mean, it doesn't even matter that he won all the other ones. He just lost. It's over. And
he just gave up there.
Even though it's 4-1, I mean,
maybe Vegeta didn't know that would go to his time.
I hope he did know, because that would be something kind of difficult to redo there. But I'm not sure. I mean, he was saying how. What was he saying? He was saying, he hates this game and he rage quits. And he said he lost. I just, I really expected all Vegeta had to do there was just finish a couple. They didn't even have to be good runs. He could have lost that round, gotten a few point .3s, point .4s, and he would have been fine because he won all the other maps. But taking too many risks has caused him to bring his total average up to who knows how high. That's an extra 4 minutes added onto his time compared to if he just finished 2 bad runs. It would have been 50 seconds. So just shocking there from Vegeta. I really did not expect that, but
I just did not expect that from a master.
I'm going to post the times right now in the Speed Race tournament chat. And, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if Potato really deserved to win this match. I mean, we're going to have to take a look at the touches. But, I mean,
Yeah, if
Vegeta was just
Vegeta would have
outplaying him
finished
on
it,
most of the maps.
yeah, he was outplaying him on all 5 maps. Well, not probably not heist, but
I mean, if he was finishing those runs, he was definitely outplaying him, and he did get a .0, which was better than all of Potato's times, and Potato only had 110, 120 ping. I don't see Potato getting a .0 on any of his runs. He was just kind of finishing, and I don't mind that strategy from Potato. I mean, after seeing some of those DNFs in the first 3 rounds, just finishing your runs, I don't mind that strategy, but it's just shocking to see Vegeta give up like that. I mean, all he had to do really was just finish some poor runs and he would have been fine, but just the mentality wasn't there. And when the nerves are kicking in like that, I guess things happen, and the rage quit just ended up happening. I mean, that's going to cost him the whole match though. I'm assuming I posted the times. I'll send that over to RC, and RC's really good at averaging those out. I'm not sure if he's online right now. I'll have to ask RC how to actually do that process. That way I don't have to just like completely depend on him to do it for us. But it's on my
Vegeta seemed pretty mad in the chat.
yeah, not too happy about the. I mean, that isn't. Yeah, there are excuses,
Oh,
but
you did get a .1 touch.
yeah, for sure, that's definitely a .1 touch. I mean, he is just thrusting the end zone there.
Oh yeah.
Very much a .1 touch. But I don't see. I mean, I don't see any reason to look at touches at this point. I mean, 2 2-minute times is gonna destroy your total average time.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna add. You know what? Just because RC is not online, I'm gonna go ahead and add all of these times up. Just to figure out what everyone's total time was. Okay, let's see. So, let's start off on reflection. Vegeta had 31.7 plus 31.8 plus 31.7 plus 46.8 plus 46.9 plus 46.8 25.2 325 twos plus 28.5 28.6 plus 27. How many seconds is 2 minutes? Like 120. So 120 plus 120. So Vegeta ends up with a 663 total time. Go ahead and put that in my notes here. And then
Wow.
I'll add up Potato's times here. So what did he get? A
Vegeta
31.939.
5. Vegeta had 5 do not finishes on heist, which completely destroyed him.
Yeah, I mean, all he had to do was just finish some bad runs, but okay, hold on. 31. Okay, what did he had? A 31.9, a 31.9, and a 32. And then he had a 46.9, a 46-9 and a 46-9. And then he had a 28-6, 28-6, and a 28-5. Oh wait, no, he did have 2.2s.
Maybe he got like more nervous like the last couple of rounds and he just started trying harder.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah. Just I posted the times in general chat. I mean, it was just that heist map, completely just completely threw off the entire match.
663. That's wild.
Yeah. So that's gonna be GG's, everyone. Thank you for watching. This is probably one of the most shocking and eventful matches that have happened so far.
Wait, the stream is still going on?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, the stream was still going that whole time. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next match. It will
Thanks for
happen
watching.
soon. And GG's to both players.